everyone, welcome back to Assassin's Creed. We're going to do something slightly different today, or start off with something slightly different today, because there was an update for Yule season. So we're going to go back to Ravensthorpe to just check this out first before we carry on with the main mission. I don't know if I can jump off here, but I'm guessing probably not. So I will take the save route down. I just went off and did a mission with Petra, which is why I'm up here. Which was quite amusing actually, and I probably should have recorded it because we basically got high as a kite and we're running around the countryside. It was very interesting. Have you seen this? Yes, I completed that. So I don't actually know what to do for this, or I need to use my... Oh. Oh, look, it's all snowy!
Rued. The settlement looks quite festive.
The Yule celebration is here. It's midwinter, Eivor. Time to drink, fight, and compete in hopes of a bounteous harvest. Yolnir, the Yule god, smiles on us. The days will soon grow longer, my friend. It's all a glorious rebirth about to begin.
And you did all this?
Not exactly. On a scouting mission, Sunniva and I met a group of, we call them revelers. They did most of the work. Sunniva's manning the fistfight tournament. All in good fun. Meanwhile, I have opened my own shop. Rather than silver, we use what I call Yule tokens. I made them myself.
Okay.
They certainly look homemade.
Thank you. Yes. Now,
For a second he was like...
our celebrations, we need to get the brewery and the cattle farm ready for the Yule feast.
And you'd like me to do that, I suppose.
I would. And since I'm so fond of you, have some Yule tokens. I expect to see you at the celebrations later.
You undoubtedly will. So I have to do loads of different things then, I guess. So what does he actually have for me? What is in his shop?
Rued, you look quite at home in your new shop.
15 units.
I am. I acquired some rather
The fact that I'm
unique
glitching is
items
quite
on my
annoying.
travels, offered in exchange for precious Yule tokens. Care to see what we have?
I do. Oh, so we've got gear. Ceremonial braces. Headdress. I don't know if this is comparable to the stuff I'm wearing. Weapons. Ooh, we got all this stuff too. And tattoo stuff. Wow, there's loads. How much stuff do I get from
I'll see you later,
events,
friend.
then?
I will need to raise
Can I
the
get
barn
everything,
if we're
or-
going to get the farm ready for the festival. Tekla's brewery has not been built yet. I should do that for her before the festival.
I need to build a brewery? I don't even know if I've got any supplies at the moment. That means I don't have to go raiding.
Eivor! I have just the thing for you!
What do you have?
Sunniva, Rued told me you'd set something up. A fighting
Oh.
competition.
The greatest fighting competition this land has ever seen!
Any rules?
Don't
Yes.
get beat.
The rules are simple. Fight, drink, fight! And remember, Eivor, the more participants, the bigger the pot. If you ever find any willing fighters, bring them to join in. Now, are you ready to begin, my powerful friend?
Probably not, but yeah, sure. I don't have much
You
healing
know I'm
stuff at the
ready.
moment, I don't think, so could be interesting. Right, how do I do anything again? Yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff right now. Oh, no, don't. Oh, he grabbed me again. What's parry again? Oh, well. Don't know what I just did. Oops. The problem is I'm going to run out of heal stuff because I'm sucking. didn't think he was down for a second. If I quit, do I have to start all over again?
You had a rough outing today, but you still deserve a few tokens.
I probably have to do the whole thing again, don't I? I got 5 tokens though, so. Can I do that again? I can, okay. Am I drunk? I think I'm drunk. I wanted to get some more health stuff. I'm definitely drunk. This is really cool. What's this one? Hi.
What is all
Archery.
A new Yule game to test your skill. Twirling targets. You shoot as many spinning targets as you can, as quick as you can. Care to give it a go?
Sure.
Put a bow in my hand.
Are they worth different points, or are they just the same? I'm not very good at archery, though. I'm not very good at much in
Take a moment to center yourself and then go.
Oh.
Not
Oh,
bad.
okay.
Time it so the target faces
Okay.
you. You make your ancestors proud.
I don't, but thanks. Does it matter where I hit it in the thing? Probably.
You make this look easy.
Who?
Freya's love, incredible shooting.
These are worth more.
By
Oh,
Odin's
come on.
eye,
I
you
totally
shoot
got that.
well.
Prioritize the orange ones.
Anticipate the spinning target, my friend.
Oops, I missed. By miles.
Shoot right when the target turns towards you, Eivor. Glad I bet on you to win this.
I don't know what I've got as score.
There, Eivor.
And what?
Freya's love, incredible shooting. You make this look easy.
I don't think I do.
Glad I bet on you to win this. By Odin's
That should
eye,
count,
you
really,
shoot
when it's
well.
like that. Oh, I didn't realise there
You
was an
make
orange
your
one there.
ancestors proud. Freya's love, incredible shooting. By Odin's eye, you shoot well. Time's almost up.
What did I need to get? What was the score I
Not bad,
needed?
but I'm sure you can do better.
775 I got. What do I need to get to succeed, I wonder?
Glad I bet on you to win this. Time's almost up.
What did I get?
Not bad, but I'm sure you can do better.
1080?
Try again if you like.
That's not bad at all. How many points did she want? Wow, that was 20 tokens. Okay. So what's the other one over here? A drinking contest. Okay. Oh, not a drinking contest. Or maybe it is a drinking contest actually, because he's here.
This looks worth trying.
A drinking game always is. The rules
done with
are
these for ages,
1,
though, so I'm probably
drink
gonna
until
suck at
you're
it.
the last one standing. 2, end the rules. Want to play?
Okay.
Of course.
I can't remember how to do it. Was it X? I got an arrow through me. Oops. That's not a good start. Have you ever we gotta do? 4. 3. Can't look because I've got to focus on their thing.
You're going to start.
3. Oh crap me! What the hell was that? When it goes slow, I always lose it. It's gonna start doing the moving thing soon.
Don't hurl into the barrel, okay?
Got pretty good at the start, so just don't fluff it. Stop losing your balance, Eivor. Yeah! Smashed it.
You are quite the guzzler. Try again anytime.
Thanks. So I can literally just keep playing these until I get enough tokens for everything I want then. Is that what we're saying? I can't actually walk right now. This is me just being drunk. Have something to eat. It's a shame there's not like an all-out competition. That would be cool. And these are just places I can just sit down and stuff. The fire completely smashed.
Show me what you have.
Right, I'm gonna buy some
Have
stuff.
a gander.
So how many things do I have right now? I've got 70. So, wow, they're expensive. I was thinking maybe I might be able to get a couple of pieces, but nope. I can get like these, a bunch of these. 150. Dang. How much do these cost? 20. Oh, this is gonna take ages to get everything. Should I buy something? What should I get? Let's get this one. I will come back and do the rest. I've got plenty of time, I think, so I can just kind of chip away at that.
I'm off. You well, friend.
I've got an arrow just stuck in my hand right now. It's very distracting. Okay, so those are the 3 things. So just continue those. Shooting, I think. I probably will be best off doing the shooting, I think. How long did it say I have? Okay. Right, so I'm gonna go and do some more other stuff, I guess. Well, I'll come back to that. I don't remember where I was. This is my mission over here. I might go get this. And I might also do this. So I could do some more stuff. So maybe I'll fast travel here and I'll grab that thing. Those things live there on the way down there.
Friend, you meat. Bye-bye.
Gibble. Oh, they throw me too. Everybody keeps throwing me. Stop doing that.
I wish my life
Oh, crap.
had been a kind of drinking ale and pissing.
It could have been.
Found a random person.
No, we have not reached such a point. I used the order to live a life of ale drinking, but the price of my ale was murder. Sad, really.
Well, that was unintentional. I was like, what the hell's a giffle? It's a person of the order. Did I even know about him? I don't even know if I knew about him. I don't think I did. I just randomly came across him in the middle of the thing. That's cool. I was after treasure and I found an order guy. Right, what happened to that Goliath? Thing there. Oh, is this another anomaly? I was like, why is that doing that? I haven't come across an anomaly for ages. That's so shimmery, so it must be, right? Yes, sweet. I like these. I liked the first one. I haven't come across any others. Right, anomaly, what have you got for me this time? Is it going to be the same sort of thing, or do we do something else? Oh, wow, that's really cool.
Bex, I found another anomaly.
Super like
Is
these.
that what we're calling them?
And another data packet. Should I get it?
If it's anything like the last one, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Why would we not? Can I just climb up this thing? Is there going to be any treasure in it? Probably not. Probably not. Let's just climb this thing. So, where am I starting from? This one? I'm really... Oops. Oh, damn it. Oh, it puts me back. That's handy. I guess that's what would happen if I jumped off the other one then, where I was curious about it. That's very forgiving. I would have thought it would just make me climb back up. Is this going up and down? It is. Interesting. Okay, don't mess up. It's very easy for me to mess up, so... This one's also moving. That sounded like a timed thing. Because it was the sound that that thing makes when you move it. But I haven't moved any, so it must be a timed thing somewhere. I was going to say that's moving, right? Because I cannot get up there. Wait for this. Play. Which one is moving? Maybe it's not. It's just making noises for some strange reason. Oh! Almost. Oh. Okay. That one's been stabilized though, so that one's safe, right? I'm half expecting it to disappear from under my feet. So I need to go down here. So what one am I wanting to do? This middle bit? Would that actually help me with anything? Don't actually know how that helps me. Ooh. I can get on this, but does that do anything? Can I jump up that high? Let's find out. Yes. Okay. Now where? Ah, probably right over there where I'm on the opposite side of. Of course. Just take a nice casual, leisurely ride around. That looks too far. Surely not. Okay. Okay. Take back my surely. So that one is flicking in and out. Is it because the thing's getting blocked? Okay. That's why. That makes sense. So how long do I have? 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 seconds. That should be enough. Should be enough. Eek. That middle one, I guess? How do I get there, though? I guess I can jump up again. Might just wait for that to be blocked out again before I do it, and then go afterwards. Give myself a little bit extra time. So in theory I should be able to jump up on it from inside. Climb! Climb! Why are you not climbing? She's not climbing up! She won't climb up! That was really weird. She wouldn't climb up! Climb up. There we go. That was so strange. She was just sitting there. I was like, come on. Any time now would be great. Do I need to get up in that middle one? Am I in the wrong thing? Is that what I'm doing? I'm supposed to be getting up on there. Or do I just have to wait on here to get onto there? Probably. I'm just being impatient. Because I always seem to get on the slow side where it takes ages.
And let the current flow. Let it take you. This is dangerous. It may not work until we have the serum. This is all we can manage. Well, you won't ask the mad one from me. Ask him for the serum. Beg him for it. He would not listen. And I would sooner see our word obliterated before I gave that man a view of me on my knees.
Ooh, that's interesting. They mentioned the mad one.
Hey, are you two hearing the same voices I'm hearing?
Not sure what you mean. It's all quiet on our end.
Damn it. Well, I'm at the second packet. You ready?
I'm ready.
Gimme.
I got the data. Here it comes.
They all look like they were the same person. I'm gonna have to freeze frame that in the editor and see. Cool! We got another anomaly. Needham Lake. Cool, cool, cool. I like those. They're cool. Okie dokie. So, I have gotten thoroughly distracted for like 3 hours. So I've cleared out this area now, apart from these sisters of, or daughters of Larian, or whatever they're called. Because I can't do this one, so I imagine I probably won't be able to do these ones. I think I want to upgrade my gear before I try and take them on. Get it into silver, with the nickel upgrade. Because at the moment I'm still limited by my bronze. And maybe see if I can get some more fabric. Did I actually get another piece of fabric? I think I might have done. But I need 4 pieces to upgrade my max rations. I could do this again if I get enough iron, which would be good. Max arrows. But I really want to do this more. So yeah, we're going to go and actually do some main story now. See if we finish off the East Anglia stuff. So the only things I can't do is all the stuff related to those daughters, because that gear is from beating all 3, I believe. Absolutely need some more rations, because I was fighting in the festival, which was fun. But I've got an error at the moment. It keeps saying that it can't connect to the Ubisoft servers, so I didn't.
This area is off limits.
I'm not really sure if Oh yeah, we were here. Everything's working properly because it won't let me like use the shop and stuff, so I'll just have to try that another day. And I didn't get anything for helping one of the people on the little side missions, which I got a lot of tokens for doing a different one, so it seems a bit strange that I wouldn't get any suddenly for that one. But my Wi-Fi had gone down, so I don't know if it's something to do with that. But yeah, the game's been a bit glitchy, so just overall I thought I'd come back to that. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of flailing around. Who is firing fire arrows at me? Those guys. Hi. I would like you to assist. Didn't notice that was fire. Oh no. Okay. Jeez. That wasn't very well done at all. That's why I did that.
So slow. No escape. I will gut you.
Get off. Okay. You guys are gonna come to me, right? Thanks. You keep coming at me at a time.
Coward, aren't you?
I'm not actually. I'm just here because every time I hop over, or you hop over the other side. Oh.
Should have run, rabbit.
Okay, you can come over here now because I think most people are dead on this side. Ouch.
Infested with Rued's men.
There's not that many left now, but I bet I've just used up all my stuff and there's going to be some sort of boss fight or something going on here and I won't have anything to heal. Because that would be saltable. Any heal stuff I can have? Oh, hello. Didn't realise you guys were up here.
Oh, escape. He'll get you. Ocean crush you.
I'm quite liking it, the two weapons. That's nice.
Gets the kill.
Whoa, alright. What the heck was that?
Together, alright?
I don't like how many people are up. Not when I'm feeling vulnerable because I don't have any heal stuff.
Time to fight dirty. No shame in being patient. Just watch my back.
Bloody archers annoying me too. Is he? Oh.
Target practice.
Stop. Ah, damn. That's what I wanted to do, so I can go stomp him. Like, ignore the arrows. Archers. What? Oh crap, that was a bloody another flippin'. Why are there so many yellow guys here? Archers, please desist.
Time to sound the horn and signal victory.
Okay. We just loot these people. What horn? Oh, didn't even know there was a horn up there. Good to know. Thanks. They've already looted this place, so I don't think there'll be anything new here for me to have. So I'm not particularly fussed about that. I wonder if we'll find out if... I assume that the guy, the king-to-be, is probably dead. But we didn't see it, so he might not be, you know? It's a good horn noise. Oh, is that my little crew down there? I hope so, otherwise I've got reinforcements just come in and I don't appreciate that.
The Reeve has come to join me. Let's hope his promise holds.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I forgot. I completely forgot. It's been a while since I played.
I held to my oath, Reeve.
I was trying to get
Hope you will
reinforcements.
honor yours.
My promise holds, aye. Eivor will join you in the fight against Rued's clan.
With your aid, we may yet save East Anglia.
In past times, that horn was used to muster fyrds all across our land. You may find others who have warmed to its call.
Good. Whatever willing men you find, rally them soon at the ruins north of Burr Castle.
Those guys just came in and just started hitting that bit of wood. Cool, so what do I do next? What was my next plan? 1500 meters away. All the way up there? Okay. I will just fast travel part way because I'm feeling lazy and I've already run around everywhere.
Can we really do this? We're just finally.
Yeah, I can do it. I mean, I could probably go in and take out the whole fortress myself, to be honest, but that's not what we're meant to be doing. You know, we're rallying.
Eivor!
Hi.
Word of your actions in Eivor has spread like wildfire.
Cool.
Men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Eivor Reeve is with us. His men will be here soon.
More than his, the Kingsbury Horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the army we need. It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united in common cause.
Now we just got to
A
take
pity
out
he's
the...
not here to see it.
At the end of it. I'm surprised that the... What's his face?
Forces will be ready soon.
The bad guy.
Are you ready to start the assault?
He wasn't one of the order, to be honest. But then there wasn't an order in the other one either, was there?
I am.
Our target is Burr Castle, said to be impenetrable.
I've already impenetrated it.
Good. Let them have
Or
their
penetrated,
false
not
confidence.
impenetrated.
A cover of
I
night.
had a feeling
Bombers will
that
lead
would
the
be
field
something
at the front
actually
gates.
when I went
With
there.
Rued's men distracted, our forces move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle.
That's why I had a
Rued's
feeling
men
it was a
cannot be
thing,
allowed to
because
dig
there
in
was a
further.
gate that I could open, and I was just like, why could I open this?
Your longship, is she ready?
She awaits her own special glory.
Hello, everybody.
They need your words, Eivor.
Can I become Queen of East Anglia?
For a long time you lived in fear. Your houses razed, your fields scorched. Now your chance has come. Fight to be free of this pain. Fight to be free of fear.
Freedom!
Now is the time. Today we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan, once and for all.
Let's do it. That's a cool little landscape. I like it. We prepare for battle.
remember the dream I spoke of?
You sailed through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Yes.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams.
It may.
Maybe they are one and the same.
Crash into Bird Castle. Love to. I'm appreciating the thunderstorm right now. I love me some thunder. We don't have nearly enough storms here. Not that I want them too frequently, of course.
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear dim. A watcher alight when waters wake. Another glory I will keep.
I hope I don't have to do like a specific target
Ready
on
yourselves. Rued shit stains will see us coming.
We never went to see if they died. What if they didn't die? There was a prison in this castle, so the king could be here.
We've been spotted.
Steady! Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men. We bring Helheim to our enemies. How nice! They
Hold
greet
L
us
and
with
protect
some of
yourself.
their own from the air. Arrows! Odin's hell! The sword maidens take them swiftly.
Wow, that's really cool. Not sure if that one would actually hit us. They destroyed one of the ships. That one's coming though. This is so cool. Do I actually have health to worry about right now? Probably. Otherwise I'm health break.
Steady your hands! Hold for impact!
We got this.
Hold!
We made it.
No!
Nice. Well. Shall we?
Forward! Get that ram in
Oh,
place!
my ration's full.
We need to open these gates!
Let me in.
That glorious ram to use! Rued stalks are all far! Prepare to cut them down! This is
Charge!
come and die on my blade!
I like doing these bits. Splash. Nice. To the next one. I'm relying on you guys to all defend me, by the way. Oh, Christ. I don't think we would get away with that one. It could. Let's charge. Uh-oh. Stop shooting me. It's rude. I'm ramming. Ow. I should probably deal with some of these guys that are just in my face right now, shouldn't I? Maybe I should do that. Couple more hits. Hey, ouch. I'm losing all of my health. I should probably deal with some of these guys. It was just me! Everyone else died. Break through the final gate.
Anglia depends on it.
Um,
Our battle plan is legs.
it's like, somebody want to give me a hand? Okay, I'm gonna leave this for a second. If you could push through, I'll just thin out a few of these people that are after us. You guys get over to the gate. I will help you out.
Well met.
Now let me on. Now I'll help. Great. Oil? Oh no. Yeah, get out of that one. Bracing's not going to help with that. Oh no. That poor little person died. Get out of there. Wait a second. Oh no, they're going to keep doing that. Quick, reverse, reverse. I should probably go up and sabotage the thing up there, shouldn't I? And then they won't be tipping oil on us anymore. Because I know I can from when I was here earlier. But I want to smash the gate, so... That's what I'm gonna do. Reverse, reverse, get out of the oil. It's gonna take ages if they keep doing this. Oh, somebody's got a thing shot. That might have destroyed the thing. Or at least killed whoever was manning it. Yeah! We're in.
Oswald.
Aha!
He lives.
He does live.
Oswald lives!
Eivor, is that you?
For just a minute, at least.
Twig spine.
Stand fast! This will be over soon!
Worry not for me! You must stop! Silence, fool! So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? 2 Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson?
Yes.
If this swine is your prize, come and get
I'm gonna have
it!
to fight Rued. I tried to dodge badly, but I tried. I don't know if I need to kill these guys, but I just figured I'd take out a few of them at least before I go up there. Ooh, crap. Probably shouldn't because I'm just wasting kind of resources right now. A Waybringer! Stop! I'm just like, I didn't want to get hit by him. Dodge, dodge. Dodge like there's no dodging. Oops. Oh, that person throws stuff. Great. Stop. Get rid of him. That's his annoyance. No. 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 That one. Please. Thanks. I know I don't need to defeat these guys. I should probably just ignore them. But I don't want to. Oh, Rued's got a wolf.
A miserable clan you lead, Rued.
Yes, and one that has
I
bled
don't
this
know whether to
country
take out the
dry for
wolf.
2 summers. You are finished here, Rued.
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald.
Sorry, wolf. But I couldn't have you distracting me during this fight. Oh, he's got a fire sword. Interesting.
Flee, Rued, while pity restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
East
He doesn't
Anglia
seem
will
like
have
the,
its king, and it will not
How
be
did I
you.
miss his burger?
That groveling worm in a cage. You must be blind. They should be roomed, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
I don't think
Do
so.
not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in.
Exactly.
All your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
Valhalla is my destiny.
Valhalla is not your
That fate
destiny.
will not be met today.
Oh,
Land is rife
throw
with
stuff at me. I
weakness.
really wanted to shoot his
You are
foot.
just another blighted dot upon it. Nothing a little fire cannot burn.
He's not particularly challenging
I just had
at the
game
moment.
fight tooth
'cause
and nail for a Saxon. This Saxon of all.
He has an abundance.
I will enjoy this.
Just flailing around now. Like, he's not too tough.
He
Proceeds to
has an
suck.
abundance than which you do not. He's fit to rule, fit to lead. You are not but a murderous plunderer.
Exactly. Are you one of the Order? It would be cool if you were, so I had another one checked off. Doesn't seem like the type, though.
Thank you.
You throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Fine.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
Yeah.
What of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
Why is Odin baiting me like this? Like, what is his end goal?
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
I think I will have a better ally out of
Compassion is a
him
virtue suited for anyone, Eivor,
if I
including you.
side with him right now. I don't see it as being dishonorable to let him live anyway. It's not my choice to make, you know? Assault completed. Berg Castle. Nice. So that's this section.
I should speak with Oswald.
Sort of finalized.
See if he is well.
Arrow.
You fight well, heathen.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture.
Better get up to me then.
All this is like a dream.
But you are not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you.
He's looking surprisingly healthy for
came
somebody
as
that
well,
fell
old
off the
friend.
cliff.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
Do I get to see the wedding? We're gonna have a party.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Finnr, are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Eivor. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Oh, we do get to see the wedding.
Of course you will.
Lovely. Let's go to a wedding.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
Lovely. Is there anything else here? What are you doing on the roof? I've already, again, looted this place, so I don't think there'll be particularly much here. But, okay. Lots of pretty flowers. Oh, it's a shop. So I assume the brothers are going to be compliant now. Get off the flippin' thing. This is the church.
The wedding is soon to start. How grand!
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Some random
Thank
pigs
you.
running around.
May this feast set a spirited tone for East Anglia's future. Eivor, I'm so glad
Oh.
you've made it.
What the heck?
Greetings, mighty Eivor. I would join my axe to yours.
Cool, because I like your armor.
To me, warrior.
It looks very
Let gold
interesting.
and glory be our meat.
Hi.
Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
How could I not?
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
I wonder who, if anyone, will come join my camp from these guys. Maybe the brothers? Would they come? That doesn't seem right. Not sure I'd want them there either. Maybe Finnr? No, because he'd probably stay to advise Oswald. I like her cloak. It's very pretty. All those people shouting in the background, so disrespectful. Their king is getting married, do they not realise?
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
All hail the king. I wonder what if there's other outcomes that can arise from doing this. Like if I mess things up, will they not get married? Or do they always get married? I feel like you couldn't become queen if they don't get married, because that was kind of the whole point.
You've done it, Stuart. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song.
We did it together.
We did
Back to
indeed.
your dreams then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did.
Oh,
This was
maybe
half
Finnr will come
destiny.
with me then.
He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again.
Come and join my crew.
Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Maybe he's not going to join me. Got my hopes up for a minute there. Joy the festivities. Who's this?
Skål, Eivor! Let's have a drink.
Maybe in a minute.
Drink more.
Oh, stuck.
Eivor! Care for a challenge?
Oh. It's both the brothers. Right, okay.
Eivor!
Shooting challenge by any chance? Those jars behind you?
Gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brother. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Oh, challenge. I'll show you.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness me, you drunken lout.
Uh-oh. How much harder is it going to be to shoot when I'm drunk, though? Challenge begins. Why can't I? Oh. I was going to say I can't. Oh, wow. That moves a lot.
Yes.
Do I have to get them all? Uh-oh. I'm going to fail. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wolf-kissed. Squirrel slayer.
I got it.
As with everything, an easy path for the wolf.
Ah, barely a challenge.
I barely did it.
Impressive.
1 second left, I think.
Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
What did you give me? 50 silver? Nice. Okay. Now I'm already drunk and Broder wanted to have a drink. Does not bode well. Alright, Broder. What's this? We can dance! Let's dance with the children.
Large Walker! Join us, Large Walker!
Oh, it's these
My
guys.
small walkers. I see that you're enjoying yourselves.
Of course. There's plenty of cake for walkers all around East Anglia now. Both large and small.
Oh, that's good. Oh no. We
Your
have to do a
fist is
drinking
without
challenge.
ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king.
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories.
And the new king of East Anglia. May his
Nice
reign be
invisible
long
drink you got
and
there.
good.
Oh, I got one too. Sweet.
Not bad, Wolf Kiss. I wager
damn
you
it.
couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
Let's see.
A fool's wager.
I won the other game,
Challenge
just about.
nonetheless. What say you?
I will drink you under
I
the
shall
table.
do my best. I've won a fair number of these recently.
Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia. And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
Sure.
I accept.
I've got spare money, it's fine. Okay. Okay. How many have I got to do? 3. Just don't blink.
Got some on your boots.
He's really close behind me.
You're going to start.
Oh, come on, I did get that. I knew I messed that one up though. It's going too slow. Yeah! I was like, don't blink, please!
The ale here. It's strong.
Yeah.
But I am strong.
All hail Eivor, drinker of drinks.
Aye, stronger than me. You drink as well as Valdis. Now that I would pay to see.
Speaking of payment,
Yeah,
where is
give me my silver.
Here.
130.
Well earned, wolf-kissed.
Thank you. Get Finnr down from the roof. You what? What's this? Oh. Ooh, food.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freyr. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom.
Is he
your
hitting on
strength
me?
of character. Skilled in so many ways.
Good at
Yet
drinking.
I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they're aware of the lesson or not.
Hey, hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
Oh, sure, why
Be
not?
plain about it, Stiff Spear. You want to lay
Stiff
with me,
Spear?
is that it?
That I do. Will you follow me? To a place more
What about
comfortable?
Finnr being on the roof, though?
A good plow sword is a rare thing. Lead the way.
She might as well have some fun, you know. It's been a while since she's probably had new fun. We're leaving. What about Finnr? Does that mean I can't get Finnr off the roof? Damn, maybe I should have got him down first. Maybe we'll come back. I don't know. Have fun. I mean, that was like right out in plain view where everyone could have
Worth
walked
a verse
down.
or two in some Skald song. I'll remember that for all time, Eivor.
Good to know. I could call him by the wrong name. That would be such an asshole thing to do.
I will too, brother.
I wonder what would happen if I
Never
did.
this good.
I'm kind of tempted to have done
This
it.
night remains glorious.
It's not night, it's very clearly bright daylight, but sure. Right, now I can get Finnr down from the roof. Finnr, what are you doing up on the roof? Get down here.
Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine?
I didn't want to be there.
Come join me!
I am coming. Just give me a second. I've got to find the right path up. There we go. Oops. Dang it. Made it.
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look! The moon! It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by
That's
a
the
giant
sun.
wolf and the nights will be black forever.
I feel like this whole mission should be nighttime right
you
now.
alright?
Why did they not make it turn nighttime?
Glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skoll, Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
you can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Firestarter.
Mine's not though. Ooh. Is there a hay bale down below? You can just
Come on,
shove him off.
let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinning.
That happens when you drink a gallon of ale. How am I meant to get him down?
You're very strong.
You're very large.
What exactly is the plan here? I can jump off. Is that a good idea? I don't feel like that's a good idea. How do I get down? Oh. These things. I didn't notice those. Oh.
sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy.
You don't seem very happy.
It need not be the last.
Yeah, I think you ought to come with me. We can kidnap him. Let's just take him on my boat and we'll take him home.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
Sounds
it has been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I've had lots of fun.
I am ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now. In all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Finnr's awake
Still
again.
a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
I'm collecting those now. I've got one
Would
from
you
the
have any words
Ragnar
of
sons.
wisdom
I've got
for
one
us?
from these guys. Scar.
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear.
Isn't it the great
I came
start?
to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I have ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves, and the king you need. To the good king, Oswald!
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull! Skull! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom.
A bridal race?
Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king. The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald! King of sheep fuckers! Show your eyes!
Would you like me to kill him now?
I challenge you.
I accept.
Oh, really? Oh, I don't know if he's got this.
No square, only sweat and blood.
You may be wounded, but do not let your guard down.
Let's settle this.
What if he gets killed right
I
now?
will bury you, Saxon. I'll take all that is yours.
I am nervous now. What if I just get him killed? They wouldn't do that, surely. Yeah, right in the face.
Should a king show mercy to one so malevolent? So cruel? I'll not give you the satisfaction of a good death, for my god forbids such cruelty. Therefore you are outcast. From this moment on.
You have won. My life is yours.
Your life is God's. Now go! Leave my kingdom and never return!
I do not understand this Saxon religion. Oswald is a coin. One side mercy, the other courage. There are few like him, I'll admit. Saxon or Dane.
Such a strange display. Courage and restraint like I've never seen. With all that's happened, with all the chaos Rued wrought, still, Oswald found reason to spare him.
It is a strange thing.
A remarkable thing. From what inner spring does such kindness run? I'd like to know. With my duty here fulfilled, I now choose East Anglia. I fight for you.
No, that means he's not going to come with me. Dang.
Wise old friend. You're embarrassing me.
Be well, Finnr. Your choice is a bold one.
I wonder if I'd
undermined
undermined
to surprise Oswald and
undermined
Thank you,
them
Eivor.
if he would have come with me.
When we first met, I made an oath. I promised you an alliance.
You did.
You'll have it, so long as I draw breath.
Till next time, King.
Good Saxon. Cool. We did it. Victory is ours. So, I guess we're done here. Yeah?
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Ooh, we got Helheim stuff for our longbow. Right, let's go home then. See what is on the agenda next. Is Dwarfka here? Ah, there's Dwarfka. Hello, Dwarfka. Also, Dwarfka was a female, I thought, because didn't the kids call it her? Although they might have just not known.
Do you not know?
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
I could trade that hat for 2 of them.
Eivor, thank Tyr.
What's going on?
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course.
That's not going to please Dag,
From
is
the
it?
beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
I knew that he was going to kick off as soon as she looked at the chair. I was just
Please
like...
start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I'll hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood?
Rowan.
Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight.
Why would you take...
I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of...
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom.
I'm totally
to make use
siding
of
with the
rare
stable master at the
resources
moment.
to compose
Like...
my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger.
I'm siding with
Believe I
Rowan on this
understand your
one.
position.
Oh,
Rowan,
damn it.
Tell
I
me
didn't
your
mean to do that.
version of these
How do I
events.
skip through?
Hot steed, I great entering my... I am for when I peer... Paint, you see?
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Rowan is right.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed!
Can you give it
Does
back?
the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does.
That seems quite extreme.
Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Holger's gonna start
Would you allow me to pay you with a viper?
hating me because I keep siding against him with every single thing that is an option. Don't you be thinking things like that, young lady.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
I am on a roll. 2 for 2. Pledge complete, East Anglia. Nice.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovy? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Do I know who they are? Right, let's see what our next thing is we want to do. I think I might go to London next. Because it didn't look like a huge area with not too much to do. So it's probably fairly short. Well, maybe. maybe. Oh, I have a letter. Let's see what my letter is.
A message.
Oops. Chairwolf. Eivor, I pray this letter finds you well, and my son Chairwolf has written me. Oh, and my son Chairwolf has written to me a few times now, often in so much detail it is as though I am there. He admires you, trusts you. It warms my heart to know he has someone to look up to. I know you will do right by him. As for myself, I have settled nicely in this new role. My court is behind me, and I have the people's loyalty. For the first time in a long time, Mercia is stable. It's thanks to you. King Chairwolf II. Oops. Pledge an alliance. Alright, I'm going. I was just reading my mail. Jeez. Hey Randy, do you want to talk to Lyra? Oh, that's the festival thing.
Randy, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandebridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Let's go to Grandebridge.
Henry, take a break. Let's make for Grandebridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not? Stretch your legs and fill your lungs.
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Follow me. We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We'll need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandebridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Let's swim. This one's attached, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Let's just swim.
This water smells off.
You get used to it.
I do not wish to.
If I get my horse, will she jump on the back? Is that a thing that people can do? She will. Cool. Good to know.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen, and hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
Poor Andy. She needs to become part of my crew. She doesn't have to be a violent part if she doesn't want to. She can just, you know, come along as our mascot or something.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grandebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Have a good old time in Grandebridgeshire.
And here we are. Welcome to Grandebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, The Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
I wonder if we'll see Soma. Come on. You just come with me.
Well.
Magni.
Is that Eivor I see? It's been quite a while.
Oh, he was
since
at
I've seen your face
the
around here.
that place we just drove past.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
It's all about him.
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with oxen of wood there. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to
Randvi's
offer
like,
you for
yeah.
this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
Randvi is feeling punchy, huh? Alright.
The bandits are camped on the river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from your table for a day, and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will.
Something tells me she's
Unless
not going
you have
to
a
like
more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magni and
No,
clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
Naturally. There's an underlying tone that I don't particularly like right now with Randvi. That she has feelings for me. And I don't like that because she's my brother's wife. And, you know, that just seems completely unnecessary. Yes, she's been abandoned and whatnot, but she's still my brother's wife. So I'm not particularly fond of this little notion that seems to be rising right now.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Rued and look sternly at the horizon?
Yes.
By all means.
That is how you win the day. Okay, how many have we got in there? I don't actually see. Oh. Do. Oops, somebody shot me back. Oh, no, he's throwing stuff at me.
You wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Yeah, you know. Wasn't that I just wasn't really thinking about things and didn't realise we were supposed to be doing things stealthily? Not at all. Well.
Get away from me, damn you!
Met my friend here.
None of that, thanks. Oh, they got a Goliath. I need to get rid of some of these other little guys first. Magni?
That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
Yes. Is there anything else in here?
Thor lends me strength.
Oh, you've got the horse. Okay. Can I get on the back of your horse? She's not slowing down. Come back. Okay, let's go. Easy peasy.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough?
Oop, I didn't mean to run off without her. Come on. Thank you.
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home, Tekla has all the mead and ale we could
She
want.
doesn't want to go back
Eivor,
yet.
our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. If your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Don't mind them, Ranvi. Where are you going to? Oh, you want to go in the front, not, Oops, sorry. My bad. Speak to Magni. Hi.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet
We did
mare?
indeed.
Your horse is outside waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Ranvi, wherever she is.
She's here somewhere.
She's over there.
Over
Oh,
here.
no, she's over there.
Look at this.
A drinking game.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you drunk. Come on. Scared I will outpace you?
To be honest, a little. What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus table maiden.
Table maiden.
Ranvi, we can do better than table maiden.
Yes.
Mead queen, then.
Okay.
All right, let us drink.
I'm not going to spoil her fun. Stop getting out your hammer and axe every time you agree to do something, okay? Right. Oops, that's not a good start. Damn it. She's like way better at this than me. We're in trouble. I need her to make some mistakes. Damn it. I'm behind. I'm not gonna win because she's ahead of me. Whoopsie. I haven't lost one of these for ages. Oh! Did they win? Oh.
There you see. You should not have tried to outdrink me,
Literally won. I think I won drink.
Cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, thank you, Ranvi.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Where are we going?
Ranvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Bless her. Yeah.
Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
Bless. This is my horse, isn't it? Okay, where's the sunken tower of yours then? Let's go see.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits, breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
So whereabouts is it before I ride too far? Oh, it's up there. Okay. It's that place. I have been there.
I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
There was not.
We grew very close very quickly. Is that what you mean?
It is not. It is not what she means. See, this is what I mean with like the underlying.
I mean, did something
thread.
happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Does not sound very
Nothing happened
innocent.
between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity.
Well, you're asking about the
A
wrong
rather
person
appealing
then,
match.
because I had some fun in.
I'm going to pretend
East
your last
Anglia.
words were taken by the wind, Randi.
If you must.
I don't think Soma's into ladies. Otherwise, she would probably have been more interested in Birna. Yeah, I like this place. It's cool.
Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge.
Bridge? Oh, over there.
Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell.
What's that over there?
Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies. Traversing
I'm quite
the
curious
land.
what
And
this
now,
was.
Staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
I've already been up there, but yes. Which bit you gonna climb?
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
Whereabouts do you want to go up here? Where is she? You going right to the top?
Well, well. Look at this.
Startled her.
A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger. Free to come and go as
I feel
you
quite
pleased.
sorry for Andrew.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, Raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd, to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
No. Bad Ranvi.
What was that?
You're my brother's wife.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and
You have
I have put
me
you
in
in
a
a
very
very
difficult
difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there is no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Don't put me in this position. I can't reciprocate this when she's my brother's wife. If she wasn't my brother's wife, this would be a different situation. But the fact that she is, I can't. I'm sorry, Ranvi.
I am honored by your feelings, Ranvi. But I value you as a friend. I hope that does not disappoint. It is my highest praise.
Of course. Thank you. I do apologize.
Sorry, Ranvi.
You need feel no shame. This stays between us. And at worst, we had a beautiful day. As friends and kindred spirits.
More than enough for me. I would like to stay here, if it is all the same to you.
I would like that.
I do feel sorry for her because Sigurd's just buggered off around the world and left her behind. Like, that's a big blemish on his character for me. Because Ranvi's pretty freaking cool. And he's just doesn't care.
Ranvi? Must have returned to the settlement.
Oh, I have a feeling that she didn't. Oh, what if the only way, like, what if she's left and the only way to have kept her here was to, like, romance her? That would really freaking suck. Please have gone back to the settlement. Please have gone back to the settlement. Because she's been talking about travelling and all this stuff, so it makes me think that she's left. She's not here. She's not here. Oh, she is here. Oh,
Nice to see you.
I was so worried that she wasn't going to be here. I'm so glad you're here. Why can't I talk to you? Let me talk to you. Hello.
Eivor.
Ranvi, why did you leave? We could have returned together.
We could have, but I was restless. A quiet walk alone clears the head. And you do snore a little. Like a wounded bear.
That's a lie.
I had a wonderful time, Eivor. Thank you for your company. And your friendship.
And you for yours.
Now, shall we get back to
Yes. I'm relieved. Oh, I have the option to go back with that. Okay.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Whew. Okay, so I've got 4 options. Wow, I've got more options than I know what to do with. Can't go there. That's suggestion power 250. 130 there. Oh, I can get loads of silver. Oh, I kind of want to do this though because I need the supplies. But I think I want to go to London. Let's see what the London one is.
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city. One that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients.
I
He
wonder
asked
about
that I
that.
track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an
I wonder
ally
how
in the
many will be
process.
there then.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
Let's see if we can find some of the Order. I wonder who's going to be in charge there. Maybe there'll be an Assassin's Bureau
Good.
there.
I await your return.
Walls and shadows. I'm going to have to go and have a look and see. I'm really sorry, Ranvi. I honestly am. Like, if you were not my brother's wife, then, you know, things might be different. But you are my brother's wife. And I can't be doing that. Sorry. It's just not happening.